Yeah, I've got war justification with Afghanistan. I think I'll hit them first.
Oh, you have it already? The
Mm-hmm.
justification?
Yeah, it's at 70%.
Oh, then you're ready to go whenever.
Yeah. And they really,
Yeah,
really don't like me.
yeah, because you've been supporting their opposition. Are you gonna go for their annexation? Just annex the whole
Yeah.
thing? Ooh, man, you're gonna need to work on that infrastructure. Every time I look at it, it's so bare bones.
Oh, on their end?
Yeah, it's so bare bones on there, and there's like nothing there.
Well, the good thing is in this game, unlike PNR, you don't have to deal with all the terrorist groups.
Yeah, no, just other countries. It's a different game for sure.
Okay, got infantry and artillery moving up. Now, where's all those lovely T90s that I built?
Oh, the war is about to start.
A
God, it
little
looks like
bit.
you're gonna literally be fighting World War II infantry. Oh, you know what would be interesting? And this would you'd have to somehow keep busy this entire time. If I conquered my way into Malaysia, into Thailand, took Myanmar, and then we both invaded India from opposite sides.
Oh, shit.
That would be interesting.
That
Although
would
you'd have
be.
to somehow avoid invading India that entire time.
I could do that. I can postpone that invasion indefinitely.
By the way, honestly, if you did try to invade India right now, they'd probably kick your ass anyway.
Probably.
Like, they're huge and their army is large. You'd need to definitely expand your military production capacity before then. Like, you're right now, you're just a one on the bar. I don't know how much of your military you have deployed, but India's almost in the
uh,
middle of the bar.
about a tenth of it. I have 100,000 deployed with 1 million in reserve.
The problem is there's so many Indian towns, you'd have to fight all their garrisons as well. You just wouldn't be able to keep up with it very well, I don't think.
No, probably not. Did not mean to click on my Air Force right there. Oh well, screw it. Here we go. Now, so I'll go to Diplomacy tab, Severe Actions. So after I declare war, then it'll pop up on that screen? Like
I
whether to
believe so,
annex?
yes.
Okay.
You can slow down the game and pause it if you need to. Also, we
Alright.
can get a game save before you even do any of this.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a save, and then I'll slow down time just I'll go fast.
Okay, yeah, that's a good speed for this.
Yeah.
The war has begun.
Oh
I
yeah,
support
there it
this war
is.
declaration.
Colonized region. There we go.
Oh,
Right.
you're going to colonize it? You're not annexing it?
I'm gonna annex it later.
Okay. Do note that will take more treaty integrity more than likely later on when you do.
No, I did not know that.
It's a little more treaty integrity overall than just annexing it outright.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, they're literally trying to fight you with World War II motorized engineers. And you have T-90As in this loadout.
Not to mention air support with GIFs, Su-30s, and 16s.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Supply is just going to be your worst enemy because I don't think you have any, like, supply trucks. Do I have supply trucks? No, you know what? I don't.
Shit,
I should get supply trucks.
I should too. That would be a good idea.
Yeah. You are right on Kabul. They got a fuck ton of artillery, but it's like World War II artillery. If you can push up on Kabul, you'll knock them out of it. And you'll want to hurry before their garrisons catch up and start deploying. Nice air support, though.
Yeah.
Seems like you just run into a bit of a supply wall. A lot of your units look like they have enough supply to move forward, though. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Let's go knock over Kabul, boys.
Does my air support take care of that artillery bombing me? Push in, push in, push in.
The military approval rating's still like at max, so they'll probably just relocate their capital at the end of the day. I don't really have the money, I don't think, to fund military insurgency in Malaysia.
Yep. And we'll see what happens. If they
Good job.
capitulate or...
They'll probably move their capital just because of how much morale they have, but that's a big hit. And you just took a lot of their treasury and resources by doing that as well.
Now I'm just going to hold here, let the supply catch up a little bit.
It'll do real nice because now you'll be producing it out of Kabul. Yeah, they moved it all the way to the other side of the country, the new capital.
Shit.
So there's gonna be maybe a longer
Yeah.
war. They might surrender halfway there, but just basically follow the roads around and you'll get them eventually.
I don't get it. I bought transport trucks from Russia, but I don't see them on my build list.
It might be because they're so old and you might have it to not show outdated things. One nice thing about Malaysia is that their supply situation is actually really good because their towns are all packed together and they have so many plantations everywhere that even those are producing supply. So for a lot of it, I don't have to worry. I mean, all the supply is jam-packed by the roads, but it's a small country. With the exception of that eastern part by Borneo, that's going to be more difficult. Oh my god, your units have been cut off. Yeah, and the reason the cutoff happened is because where your border ends from the town south of Kabul, that's as far as your supply currently extends. So that's as far as you can claim without a presence. Some of your infantry in the back can move up. Well, not that much time has been passing. We're on a lower speed setting. Oh, they surrendered. Woo! Hell yeah. You are now beefier. My election's coming up. Oh, you went for the full annex. Yeah, you're going to want to build some railroads in Afghanistan or a lot of infrastructure for supply. Certain military things, by the way, give supplies and some do not. For example, an airfield gives no supply. An air base does. A sea pier gives no supply. A sea base does. There's a whole wiki that shows the list of this. Are we good to raise the speed again? Well, if you want any of your troops to have any experience while you spend time building up Afghanistan, you can always send some troops down towards Singapore if you can get permission to land there. I'm very close to having a full formal alliance with Singapore. And I have 56% towards Malaysia. So the war is coming soon. So if you have any units you want to experience, you'll probably want to send them soon. Oh, what happened to it? Oh, your fucking treasury? Yeah. Yeah, war is expensive. War is expensive. This is why I leave my military on standby. Like, I leave a lot of my military deployed at all time because I want to make sure that I can handle a wartime economy. So I leave myself not perpetually like in one. I leave myself perpetually on the brink of one. Because their money's running low now. They have far less money than they had. You need the Saudis. The Saudis are the ones with the money now. Also, let me know if you find anyone you want to be allies with.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, one strategy would be, when you do get up enough forces, stagnate them at Singapore and then launch an amphibious attack directly into Kuala Lumpur. I do
Sadly, there's no port there,
yeah.
so the supply would be a huge issue.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at that right now.
Kuantan would be better, but it's just the sheer amount of troops is what's going to be the big problem. I need to just build up internally more, or I need a different target. And I know of some easy targets that I could go for. What would actually help me is if they just declared war on me instead.
Let's see here. How's my unemployment doing? Oh, 4.8, inflation down to 3.6. That's good. We can definitely still.
I wanted to go for them just because it was a strategic thing. I wanted their rubber. I don't need their rubber, but I wanted their rubber. I could go for someone else instead. Or I could just sit back and build up. I don't really know.
Oh boy, I'm running short on industry goods. I need to stock up on some. Let's see, who's got the better price? China fucking hates me. Alright, what's their counter offer? What the fuck? Hell no. Damn, China, I know you hate me, but goddamn. Alright, let's see if Russia will give me a better deal.
Other targets I could go for, like some small Pacific islands, but I don't want to go for those. It's not really going to help me. I have more than enough land and more than enough resources to develop. I don't need more. I just wanted a path into Indochina. But that'll require more militarization on my own. Like, I'm just gonna need more land fabs, really.
Alright, let's go ahead and build a facility where the ministers will just. Because we do need to get our industrial goods production ramping up here before we start running out.
So the problem I ran into is that they pulled out insane amounts of, like, mobile motorized infantry units and shit that are clearly just all in reserve right now. But since I staged out of Singapore, they were able to rush in very quickly because I didn't have a very wide front.
Yeah, so you got bottlenecked.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I should handle this then.
Do you just not have enough overall troops, or did you just not have enough deployed?
Not enough offensive troops. There's just not enough. Like, I have a good balance of troops, but I don't have enough offensive ones. I broke through their initial line just fine when I tried it. It's just when their reserves rushed up, there was too many. They had too many offensive troops there.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, one strategy would be, when you do get up enough forces, stagnate them at Singapore and then launch an amphibious attack directly into Kuala Lumpur.
Sadly, there's no port there, so the supply would be a huge issue.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at that right now.
Kuantan would be better, but it's just the sheer amount of troops is what's going to be the big problem. I need to just build up internally more, or I need a different target. And I know of some easy targets that I could go for. What would actually help me is if they just declared war on me instead.
Let's see here. How's my unemployment doing? Oh, 4.8, inflation down to 3.6. That's good. We can definitely still.
I wanted to go for them just because it was a strategic thing. I wanted their rubber. I don't need their rubber, but I wanted their rubber. I could go for someone else instead. Or I could just sit back and build up. I don't really know.
Oh boy, I'm running short on industry goods. I need to stock up on some. Let's see, who's got the better price? China fucking hates me. Alright, what's their counter offer? What the fuck? Hell no. Damn, China, I know you hate me, but goddamn. Alright, let's see if Russia will give me a better deal.
There are other targets I could go for, like some small Pacific islands, but I don't want to go for those. It's not really going to help me. I have more than enough land and more than enough resources to develop. I don't need more. I just wanted a path into Indochina. But that'll require more militarization on my own. Like, I'm just gonna need more land fabs, really.
Alright, let's go ahead and build a facility where the ministers will just. Because we do need to get our industrial goods production ramping up here before we start running out. What about Myanmar?
What about them?
Well, maybe you could try taking them, or even Bangladesh.
Myanmar would definitely be more difficult than Malaysia. Bangladesh would be a war of attrition that I don't have the troops for currently. Like, I need a bigger army. its army size. Indonesia's army just starts out so tiny and backwards.
Well, at least the world's offering me industrial goods, so that's good. That'll keep me afloat for a little bit. See, well, at least I'm still real friendly with Saudi Arabia. Hey, Saudi, I need some industry goods from you. A good chunk. And how about I trade you for some oil that you don't need? Oh god, is there anything that I have that I can give
I'm not used to playing countries this week.
Maybe some metal ore. About some agriculture? No, they're good on agriculture. Ooh, I can't get rid of my rubber. Here, how about some consumer goods? Oh, then that's more worth it than what it's worth. We'll see what their counteroffer is to that. Which I accidentally fucking just closed. Damn it. Shit, that's gonna be bad. These treaties, okay, yes. Thank you for your industrial goods. I appreciate it. Trying to make a damn deal here with Saudi Arabia. Okay, so what did I offer them again? Let's see. Oh my god, these treaties are driving me crazy. Okay, so I offered them metal ore, which they don't need. I offered them about 200 kilograms in uranium. And what was the other one? They needed something. Rubber. Alright, let's see what their counteroffer is to that. And they want $16 billion. I don't even have that. Alright, well, I guess we're not doing a deal then, Saudi Arabia. Let's close it. Accept that. But I will still give them some monies. hopefully build up our friendship a little bit more. Diplomatic rating's looking pretty good.
Right now, I'm making a lot of sea piers at a lot of my colonies. Not colonies, but less developed areas so that I can station troops there kind of permanently without them having to be amphibious.
Oh, like on your little islands? Rubber, they want to... Okay. Go ahead and clear all that. How's our coal looking? Pretty good. Power. Ugh, our economy is shit, but at least our credit rating's back up. Inflation's going down, so I gotta... Unemployment's going up, so that's good. That means I can build some more shit. You want industry goods? Okay. I just gotta be careful with my industry goods. Gotta start building that up. It's so nice that the world wants to give me industrial goods. They want me to stay alive. Of course, Egypt hasn't offered for shit. Thank you, Egypt. For nothing. I'll give Saudi Arabia another $1 billion.
Problem with expanding my military right now that I'm having is that I have good units I can make now, like these T-90As. Well, that's the only good unit, really. But it takes so long. It takes like 70 days to make one.
Yeah, it does. And you definitely need an air force. I would have thought Indonesia would have at least had like a something in that regard. The multi-role fighters like F-16s or Sukhois at least.